Hi everyone, it's the 11th of July. As I mentioned yesterday, this blue giant resistance has been broken to the upside. This is extremely bullish, obviously. The red uptrend is intact and it is now back testing the green internal resistance rail. And it's coming closer to that red top band. I think when we get to that red top band, we'll probably start a pullback maybe to that red bottom band. That red top band is around 5,750. I mean, if it gets there all the way there, it's 557.50. Well, the question is it going to get there? But I think by looking at the entire move, there is every reason to believe it is going to get there. It is a feast for bulls, really. That blue resistance is broken on the SPX cash. After breaking that golden bull flag, we have ripped everything, and it is going towards 5,700 plus, or maybe around 5,700 plus, which is that red top band. Dow Jones it has reached that blue resistance. You can see that perfect touch and reversal. That's exactly what I had in mind. After bouncing off the golden top band, bottom band, we now pull back a little bit and then break to the upside is going to take us all the way to 41,000 inside this perfect golden uptrend. This is this is sharp shooting. This is where we bounced. This golden channel was not a channel until this bounce, and now it is an uptrend. And I think if we force it, it is going to be broken to the upside, that blue resistance. The blue top band is getting tested by the Dow Jones cash. It got tested, it kind of broke to the upside, but actually it couldn't. So we are pulling back a little bit. But eventually, I'm expecting that blue resistance to be broken. It's a kind of a spin-off rising channel. And if it breaks, obviously, we're going to get to the previous all-time highs of 40,075 or so. And then we'll see whether it can push through all the way to 41, 42, 43. This red top band, okay, this is the giant bottom out in October 2020 at the blue bottom band, right? That was my long call. If you're a long-term member, this Dow Jones blue bottom band touch, and we got to the blue top band, broke it, back tested it so many times during several months. Then we rallied, came back down, we rallied again, we broke that purple top band to the upside. It has been a drag lately. Obviously, look, the ES and NASDAQ have been ripping, and Dow Jones has been a little bit more quiet. But we bought the break of this red resistance, and I'm guessing and I'm thinking we're inside this green uptrend and the golden smaller uptrend, and the ultimate target is at 42,000, 43,000, which is that red top band, especially if we can get out of this kind of a squeeze here, or this sideways consolidation. I think we're going to rally towards 43,000. NASDAQ futures, continuous futures, is getting closer to that green top band. Every day it is making new all-time highs. That is not a surprise at all. I don't want to repeat myself, but this was the bull flag that was broken to the upside. This was a little bull flag. We got to that previous bull flag, the red one. I had removed the bull flags here and here from the long-term picture, obviously. But every single breakout, every single bull flag had been pointing to new highs, and we are inside this green uptrend now. And I think ultimately that we have maybe from the lows of October, I'm going to now, let's do some brainstorming here, right, on the NASDAQ futures continuous, where this blue channel, okay, let's make it blue first, right? That blue top band, this is the bottom band here, the top band, it has to, of course, break that green to get to that blue. Is it going to do it? We don't know that yet, but there is a good chance it will. Yeah. And is it also going to get, this is the high of 2003. Can it get to all the way to that blue top band? Okay, that's a long shot. I'm not going to go there yet. Okay, but everything is looking very, very bullish. Every single day we are making new all-time highs. On the NASDAQ cash, exactly the same story. That blue channel I posted is kind of similar to the green one. This is the low of 22, right? October 22 is that green top band, which is the 25,000. Is it going to get that? First, we get to that golden top band. Obviously, the blue, the purple, they were all broken. This rising or ascending resistance levels, they were all broken to the upside. Russell is still lagging, but I think it is going to break out. I still believe in it. I'm not saying it will, but I still have the belief that once the interest rates start dropping properly, and that depends on the TLT and the 30-year or the 10-year note, these bonds, they have to start rallying for interest rates to drop further, and Russell or the small caps are going to start to run. This red resistance is now getting tested. That rail is getting tested. So we've touched that red top band, maybe we pull back one more time, maybe even touch that green support together with the golden, and that would be around 2040, 2045. So if that red resistance holds, which is going to be 2071, 2070, 2071, if it touches that, comes down 2045, and then a rally big time, especially if this green one also can be taken out. FTSE, now it is still testing that blue internal support. It didn't come down to that blue bottom band. If it does get there, I'm expecting a big one to start. This is DAX. So the red bottom band held. That's the perfect bottom band touch. It got to the blue top band. Very briefly, it held at the blue top band, and then we broke out. This golden resistance zone is broken. I'm going to remove the blue because that didn't really become a proper bull flag. Did we reverse at this one here? Yes, look at this beauty. That blue resistance will be broken, should be broken, if this purple bottom band holds and we start to rally all the way to 18,600. Break off this blue resistance would be at 18,480, 485. That would be a long entry. And the purple bottom band is now going to get tested, and fingers crossed, if it holds, then I think DAX is going to start to run again towards 18,600. And then this golden resistance will also be broken, I think, eventually. And at least we get to that red top band at 18,850 or so. This is market reading based on price action. The red channel, the golden resistance, the blue one, the purple one. For example, I'm saying purple one is a potential uptrend. I'm not saying it is an uptrend just yet, but if this purple bottom band holds right here, yeah, it is going to start to run and break that blue resistance. This is only based on price action and nothing else. Okay, the French index bounced off the green bottom band. I'm going to go back to the daily chart, which is this blue uptrend or potential uptrend. Its bottom band hasn't been tested properly. To be very, very precise, I put these two as on a magnet mode, snapping tool, and this blue bottom band still has a bit more downside if it wants to really get tested. Of course, this green one is a bear flag potential. It would be very bullish, I repeat, if it can rally to the purple top band, break that purple and the green, then we would at least get to that 7,900 to backtest this blue broken support. TLT is it hasn't moved much. The needle hasn't moved much, but it's off the red support rail. The golden bull flag was broken and back tested. I think we're going to get to 100, just over 100, to touch that green top band. And the 10-year note is ready to push big time if this purple major resistance from the highs of 2023 can be broken, then the golden top band is the next potential resistance slash target. This is oil. US oil, it had bounced and it just back tested this green broken support, and it also back tested this blue sideways diagonal resistance. That's why I think we're going to come down to this green bottom band. This is a short call here. This golden major resistance held, and I think we just bounced. Now I think it's going to come down towards 80. We're at 82.30. This is a short call from my price action. Now the blue resistance held, and Brent oil, the Brent bounced off the black bottom band and the golden support. It back tested the black broken support right there. Now it's going to come down, I think, and break that black support together with the golden. If it drops below the low of yesterday, which is below 84, I think Brent oil is going to come down much harder, because this golden support would be broken again. Yeah, that was a resistance. Support became a support, then broken. Resistance, resistance, became a support again and again. So this level of 84 has been quite instrumental. Natgas is inside this red potential downtrend. If it touches that red top band, it will come down, and then we'll see whether that purple broken resistance becomes a support. On the other hand, if the September contract breaks this red bottom band, ultimately, I think it's going to slide down pretty hard. So I'm saying around 22.25, right? There is a big support because of that purple broken resistance on the continuous chart, but on the September contract, excuse me, it's this one. On the September contract, the break of that red bottom band, right, which is going to be 22.75, would look very bearish, because that is a really large bear flag. 2 touches here, 2 touches there. If it breaks it, then I think it's going to come down sub 2 ultimately. Gold bounced off the red. I think we're going to get to that red top band and then maybe pull back one more time, maybe even touch that green and then rally. That would be ultimately a really nice double support to buy into. That intersection is 23.55. We'll see. And the level for that would be around 23.55. Now, silver, you can see that purple resistance has to be broken. It broke down the green channel. I'm just thinking if it gets to that, let's put it this way, there may still be a big reversal, right? If it gets to that black top band together with the purple, then the black channel may turn into a bear flag and then it would come down. So around the level of 31.35, it becomes very, very critical on the spot chart. Platinum is going to test that purple bottom band. Clearly, if it touches it and breaks it, I think platinum is going to slide one more time. And let's have a look at the platinum continuous futures. It's the same picture. There is not much difference between them. And the purple bottom band is a bit lower than the spot chart, but it still is, let's say, a kind of a bear flag formation here so far. This is copper. Copper bounced off the red, tried to break it to the upside. Maybe this was a little bit of news action, because it came down and it broke back inside. So the red channel was not really broken, I think, without the news. It would have been a nice breakout if it could get to that slowly and then break it. I don't like these spikes, obviously. So it may still break it though. It may still break it and get to 480, 478, 480 to backtest that green and maybe even break it back in. All right, now let's have a look at euro. It is now getting closer to that red top band at 108.60. Yeah, that's 108.60. That's the critical level for that one. And pound sterling has, this is the long-term chart. That golden resistance rail is coming our way. That rail, right? The blue resistance should be broken. Yeah, it is broken, excuse me. It is broken now. And the golden top band is going to be around 130. That is going to be the critical level for pound sterling. This is the high of 2008. Okay, this golden resistance rail, if it does break, I mean, if it touches there, pulls back, like then it may fall really hard if that golden resistance really holds, and then maybe pull back a little bit and then break to the upside. Then I think that red top band would be the next target, really. So we'll see. US dollar, Japanese yen still climbing because of the red, golden, and blue uptrend. The green bull flag is broken. So as long as it gets closer to that red, I think as long as the blue channel holds, the red top band is the target. So I think we're going to get there eventually. And DXY, right, this golden channel is breaking to the downside, which is obviously bearish for US dollar. And Aussie dollar had already become very bullish after the break of the red. I'm still holding the half long, and my target, the long was at 66.90 when we broke this, and the blue top band is a target at 68.25, 68.30. That's the target of the remaining half. Kiwi is the one that is really holding back because of that golden resistance. But if it can break out, that is going to be something. And then, yeah, Kiwi is going to be a buy signal if it can break. Yeah, 61.75, 61.80. That would be a major break. Do we have a little bull flag here? Just bear with me here. Maybe. It looks like a small bull flag there. And finally, US dollar CAD, it may break that blue support and really come down. So, okay, now coffee. Coffee managed to stay. I'm going to put it on the 2 hourly, right? It's still inside the purple channel, right? This is the low by beginning of July. We broke that red resistance. It rallied, came down, and it's still inside this purple uptrend, and it just made a new high. This is significant, and the reason is quite clear on the continuous futures. The other one is also continuous futures, but I'm just showing it. The other one is CFD, which follows the continuous futures, but I'm using for the long term, the futures continuous. That purple resistance right here held, yes, 2 days ago, right? We pulled back. Now it is breaking it, and it touched 255. That purple resistance is broken. Okay, I think it is breaking, and the obvious target is 275, which is evident from this one. Let me put this. Yeah, that blue top band, right? It is 270, 272, right? It should get there and then maybe pull back and then break to the upside. I think on Twitter, I made a point on, just a second, let's put it, futures and this, right? This here, this green sideways channel, right? 1, 2 touches. This is it's 1974, so this chart is older than me. The green top band, 1, 2, 3 touches. And it's getting closer, so the internal resistance is breaking again, right? If it gets to that level and breaks it, and that level is around 292, let's say 300. If it breaks 300, it is going to be the end of cheap coffee, really. Yeah, the coffee prices are going to shoot up for decades, maybe decades. Yes, it can be decades because this is a decades long. This is 5 decades, 1974 bottom. This is 5 decades. So decades long high prices, high coffee prices that is going to be expected. So wheat is, look, it has come down. I'm going to do it on the daily first. This is wheat continuous futures. It didn't come to that 535 yet. I'm going to show you on the 4 hourly that blue resistance may be broken and it may not get to that, or maybe it will hold, come down, maybe all the way to 550, maybe even 535. We don't know that yet, but I think we have to watch this quite carefully, right? The blue bottom band at 535 on the September contract. The golden support just held yesterday. The red channel is still intact. So if that red top band holds, we come down, break that golden support, and it should get to 535. That golden support is 3-touch support, and if it does break, it should come down all the way to 535, which is that blue bottom band. Soybeans has already broken that purple bear flag, right? That's why I think we should expect another touch at the green bottom band. It looks terrible. I thought it would hold and we would rally, but no, it actually reversed at the blue and came down and broke down this purple channel on the September contract. So this is looking bearish, obviously, and so is corn. And the green bottom band is at, if it wants to test it one more time, it's just like 380, 370. There is more downside. And if you look at it on the September contract, it also is. You can see that September contract, the red bottom band didn't get tested, but if it touched the blue, it should come down to 3, then in this case 385. Then maybe after 385 we can rally, but it looks like this is a really steep downtrend, and its bottom band may get, it's hard to be very precise on that one, okay? And cocoa is staying inside the green so far, and it's above that golden support still, so cocoa is still looking very bullish. Sugar has back tested the green, broken resistance, and it came to the red bottom band. It's trying to bounce off it, okay? And if you look at the sugar October contract, it tried to break out of the red, but it failed miserably. And it's back at the green and the purple. Is it going to really bounce, or I'm going to remove the golden because that is a potential channel? So I'm thinking if this green support holds, and if it can break out of the red properly, then the continuous sugar chart will tell us the truth with the red bottom band. It's just getting tested right now at that red bottom band. If it holds, sugar is going to rally. And of course, this is a kind of a double support, that green plus red, and even that golden one a little bit. Final agricultural is cotton, and it's still targeting 67. Let's have a look now at Bitcoin and the rest. Yeah, if it loads, right. Why is it not loading? Okay, this arc stopped Bitcoin, right? I had mentioned a few times this one. First, and I mean, this is the 2014 high, 2018 high, 2021, 2022, 23, 24. This arc is what matters at the moment. And the black bottom band is hasn't been tested yet. It's back testing the green broken support zone. So, and it's inside the blue. So there is no break out of the blue bull flag yet. I'm still thinking maybe it wants to come down to that black and then break. And then, of course, anything above 71,000 is going to become a gigantic, a really big breakout. Okay. So there is that. Um, Bitcoin, the blue channel is kind of a bull flag, right? So let me see. It's slightly different data there, right? It is a different data. So this data on index is different, and this blue one is kind of a bull flag, right? And the black channel, I didn't put black channel on it, but looks like a bull flag there. And let me put this right here. Yeah, that golden one is the black one on this data. So the black one hasn't been tested just yet, right? But clearly this blue channel is a bull flag. And Ethereum had moved. Why is it not loading? Come on. Okay, now it's loaded. The Ethereum, it's gone back into the blue, obviously, and the black. So this is bullish. And the purple top band is a potential resistance. If it gets there, we may come back down one more time. And basically that would trigger a lot of stops, right? Everybody's buying, but one more down move would demolish quite a lot of people before it bottoms out. The green channel on CAS has to be broken at 197. OM has one of the best looking charts because of the red sideways channel. And obviously, if it can break it, then there's going to be a huge continuation. Jasmy is kind of breaking out of the blue golden bull flag. So Jasmy is one of the relative strength one. PAL is purple channel. Maybe we test that purple bottom band and then rally to break out. Pepe is inside the green potential bull flag. So if it gets to that green, or maybe gets to the black bottom band together with the green, and then we rally. So the level for the black bottom band is 747, 46. Monero has to break that 180, that green large bull flag. That has to be broken at 180. Aave is looking very good because that green resistance has been tested 3 times. The fourth touch may really break it, and that would basically start to rally to the green of the blue top and at 145. ACH slightly positive off the green support. ADA has reclaimed the broken bear flag. This is slightly positive too. ATA, not much. Audio, no. AVAX, not really. BMEX, no. BNB has to break. I mean, was a huge failure. Now, is it going to eventually break it? Yeah, we'll see. Chile's making new lows. I mean, it's really bad. But of course, we may see a break to the upside eventually. CKB is off the golden support. Coty off the green support. Data, dogecoin, terrible looking, really. Yeah. The only way this can rally is by breaking that green bull flag. Polkadot, not good. It has to break out of the blue giant bull flag. Okay, this is the high of 22 or 2021 actually. This blue channel has to be broken to the upside. DYDX, not good at all. Phantom is off the blue bottom band, maybe a bit more better. Hive is, yeah, it has to break that red channel to the upside to start a rally. At the moment, nothing. Chainlink is off the red, and if it does break that golden resistance, I think we're going to rally. Litecoin, not good at all. But actually, it has claimed back the broken bear flag. So it's not too bad, but yeah, not really good either. Mana off the red, but it's a long way to get to the red and break it to the upside. Matic is the worst looking because of the bear flag broken. PYR, again, it's off the blue support, but you can see the golden one was broken. I mean, it failed miserably. So, is it going to get to the, do we have, just bear with me. Oh, look at this one now. Wow. All right. See, I can see these things without plotting the lines. This here is a double support. So you could get to the blue red top band and rally because this is a double support bounce. Render is still inside the red uptrend. RSR has back tested the green, broken resistance. Obviously, it could come down to the red and then rally. Sandbox, not much. Shiba is off the green support, but it really has to get high and break out of that blue top band, or it may even be forming this blue bull flag right there. So if it gets to the blue, pulls back, and then breaks out. Solana staying above that black support. Sui, Theta, Tia is inside the red bull flag, potential bull flag. Ripple slightly positive, right? As I mentioned yesterday, but this blue triangle has to be broken to the upside for a big rally. And Tezos, yeah, has to break that red resistance. It's trying, but there is still overhead resistance, that purple one, green one, and more. Zcash, I think there is, like, this is now showing some relative strength. And H bar, yesterday somebody asked me about the H bar, Hedera hash graph, whatever that name is. So this one, let's have a look now together, right? No. Yeah, this was the spike, probably some news action here, okay? But the red top band is this, and the red bottom band is this. So obviously this could turn into a bear flag, but of course, if this red bottom band holds, and it's, hard to be really precise with this sort of thing, but around 5.7 cents, it may bounce and get to that red top band, but it really has to break that red top band to the upside to start a rally. Was there also a back test on a bull flag? This is exactly, look, I can see these things without plotting them, like seeing the matrix, no? This golden bull flag was broken, back tested, back tested. So this is looking quite positive now because of the two back tests on the large broken bull flag. So H bar can be good. This is Fetch AI. Of course, you call your coin AI and it gets bid. Is it going to? So I think we have kind of some sort of a resistance there. I'm going to put this in green, right? Kind of a resistance rail there. What matters here is the red bottom band. So the red channel, you can see it got to the red top band and reversed there. So is it going to come down to the red bottom band and then maybe it could rally? Either way, the uptrend is clear. And is it forming a bull flag? That also looks like a bull flag. Yeah, maybe this golden one is a bull flag, right? I'm going to now get closer on the 6 hourly and then see it. These are all education, guys, right? Again, I didn't have to plot this line to see it as a bull flag, but I think this looks like a bull flag, right? 3, 4 touches, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the golden bottom band. It really has to bounce, get to the golden top band, and break it to the upside without breaking the golden bottom band. And it is inside the red bull flag. Sorry, red uptrend. So Fed looking good. Last one is Venri. How did they come up with these names? Venri, again, this was requested. And if you look at it this way, is it inside a downtrend or maybe like a bull flag? Its bottom band got tested. I think, well, maybe that red bottom band was tested, kind of damaged, but it remained inside. So if this red top band holds again, we come down, maybe even touch this golden bottom band around 7 cents or 8 cents, it would bottom out and then rally. Okay, so this is the nice picture of a double support coming in, but of course it doesn't mean it's going to get there. I'm not saying it's going to get there, but if it does get there, if it breaks out of the red bull flag already, gets to the golden, maybe pulls back and then breaks it, that would also become already a bullish action. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know if you have any other requests. All the best. Keep in touch. Bye.